This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. Well, Nicki Minaj has now reflected a day later on the Meek Mill issue she had yesterday, where she was accusing Meek of putting hands on her, being jealous of her, and Kenny, talking about Kenny, which he was. Okay, so he is guilty of that. I'm not saying Meek Mill's innocent. Getting on Drake's D. Okay, we'll get to that in a second. And just really going off on Meek, which shows to me that she has unresolved. I'm not saying she's still in love with Meek Mill. Okay, I said that yesterday, but I meant to say there's been no closure. I mean, we've all been in relationships. We can relate to that. People who are famous are no different than anybody else, right? She hasn't had closure on the Meek situation yet. And I don't think Meek's totally had closure on her yet. But, you know, it's just, when you don't have closure, it's hard to move forward in the next chapter of your life. And that's why I say the Kenny thing might be a rebound, because like you do that to try to get out of it, but you shouldn't really move forward in a relationship until you've resolved the past relationship. I've messed up myself a lot of relationships that way. You know when you're over somebody because it's like freeing, you know, and she should be able to know that because she did she had the same thing with Safari. But, you know, she got right into it with Meek after that. She should have been able to, you know, remember, it was hard for her to let go of the Safari thing, too. They kept going back and forth. Meek got involved. And it always seems like, you know, the guy should never get involved with a past issue with a woman and a guy unless it's physical, right? So it's better just to steer clear of that and let her handle her past relationship. This is how people get hurt, you know? Also, something she said probably hurt. There's a rumor that Drake is not happy with being mentioned in this. Her and him already have tension. Drake and Nicki already have some sort of tension there, you can tell. She goes off saying, to be your own sister, tape this bit on a tape to kick me in front of your mother, sent it to the hospital. Sucking Drake D made you feel tough again, move on. She's mentioned that 2 times. When Drake and Meek got cool again, and then he had Drake on Champions, she mentioned that you're only selling because Drake's on there, you know? These two just gotta, like, kind of move forward. You gotta get closure somehow and move forward. Just moving forward just lets things fester and build up. Next, we got LeBron James reacts to Gayle King. And this is what everyone's saying: protect Lisa Leslie at all costs, because she handled that like a pro. He said, you're a real superhero. Sorry you had to go through this. We're our own worst enemies. I think just people are just evil. You can't just say, you can't label it on a color. Okay, I always say that. Certain people are just opportunistic. And I feel like Gayle King was using this as, obviously, a media headline. Okay, but the problem is we lost our own superhero, and Vanessa and the kids lost their everything, their heartbeat. And you have to take those things into consideration, period, you know, especially with someone as good as Kobe. You know, this guy was like, he gave it all to everybody, man. You know, he gave it all to the game, gave it all to his family, and he gave it all, the remaining parts he had left, he would go and visit people and help others on their journey. I mean, that's just a great human being, you know? So this is just an update. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm going to get more into motivation as this month goes on. We're all dealing with our own stuff. I'm always dealing with, I got to get back in shape, so we all know I got to get back in shape. That's my own little thing I'm dealing with. And I think once I have a grip on that, we'll get back to this motivation, because then I can do it from a pure place. But until then, keep striving forward, because if you don't strive forward, you gotta put your best you forward every day. Peel yourself off the couch, try to do something, try to advance, and don't let bad energy into your life. You always got to clear your energy of bad energy, whether it be a bad friend, somebody that brings you down every day. You got to separate yourself from that stuff, get to a clear space so you can move forward. and do better in life, because the universe will meet you halfway. If you go halfway, the universe will meet you halfway eventually, and it will all come together, you know, and your dreams will start to come true. It will, I promise you. We all get down, but trust me, it will get better. The light is there at the end of the tunnel. That's not just a saying, okay? Did you wake up today? Are you feeling healthy? Move forward, okay? There's a lot of people that have it worse. You always got to think about it like that. You have a fighting chance, so fight. I appreciate you guys. This is Jordan Tower with JT News, and I'll check you guys on the next one.